Chi Sao and the idea of what blocking really is. So when you Chi Sao with people, especially if you're doing freestyle Chi Sao, I don't want to even think about blocking their arms. If you think about blocking their arms, I guarantee you, you'll be chasing their arms, which is the wrong target, all the time. You actually, like I've said before, ultimately you want to just chase their center, okay? But what you actually want to block is not their arms, but their potential line of attack. And how do you do that? You do that by maintaining and controlling your own line of attack on them. Now, you have to do that consistently, and you have to do that with a flowing motion. But if you're able to do that, then you can consistently block. So if I'm Chi Sao like so, and we're here, and we're rolling, and he comes in to punch, right? I don't want to think, oh, I'm just blocking his hand out. Actually, let's go on this side. So he punches here. I don't want to think, oh, I'm just blocking his hand with my tongue. But what I want to do is, when he comes in to punch, see, now I come forward, now I've controlled this line of attack. Now, if he feels it correctly on this end, he should feel that he's taken off target, and then he'll adjust and then try to re-attack me. So if he flows to that goes in here, see, but now what do? I'm flowing to my attack here, and now here's my attack line. Now by me having the proper attack line, now I've blocked his line of attack. And that's all I'm doing. So if he keeps going and attacking, see, I come in here, here's my attack line. He does his next motion, here's my attack line here. He does his next motion, here's my attack line. He does his next motion, here's my attack line. His next motion, roll with that, here's my attack line. So I don't want to come in here. Now watch what happens if I just block his arms. He does whatever attack, he does whatever attack, he does whatever attack. Keep going. See how like kind of stiff that is? Because I'm just kind of guessing where his attack is a little bit. I can feel some flow of that. But notice how off target I was, because like I said, I don't want to think about target just with my arms, but I actually want to think about target with my body. So if I had a laser beam from my sternum here, it should always point within his shoulders. So when he does whatever attack, now I can come in here, here's my potential attack back in. I've now controlled this line. He does his next attack, I control the line here. His next attack, and my next attack here. Roll with it. See, now I can flow with it. But notice every time, my sternum is always aimed towards his center. So I don't want to waver back and forth with that. You know, I can flow with that, but even when I flow with it to block, or the potential blocking motion, this does not go outside of his shoulder. So I don't want to be wavering. So he does, let's say he does port jump, or he does, whatever, that's fine, palm strike. I don't want to come in here and see now, I'm pointed so far outside his shoulder, he does his next attack. See, I'm pointed so far outside here. Where reality is, let's say if I get caught in a bad situation here, I don't want to muscle back against that. So he tags me with this motion because I screwed up. He does this next attack, okay, now I recover. Now, sternum, pointing towards his target. Then I can chase his center. Alright? So remember, don't block their arms. You block their line of attack by maintaining your line of attack. Good luck.